Ambient lighting is now a standard function on the redesigned Hyundai Palisade. In today's quick video, we're going to talk about how you can customize the changes and exactly what areas on the vehicle are illuminated. Let's get right into it. Now that we're inside the cabin of the Palisade, I'll show you guys how to access our ambient lighting setting, where we can go ahead and link it to our drive modes, change the brightness, and of course, most importantly, change the color. So we'll head on over to our 12.3-inch display. This will be the same size on all trim levels of the Palisade. However, the location of some of the icons may vary depending on if you've played around with it already. Sliding on over, we'll find our setup menu. Give that a click and there'll be another menu. We're going to find vehicle here, and then from vehicle, we'll have our lights menu. I know, lots of menus in this car. Right up at the top, we see ambient lighting, and this is where we can go ahead and make some customizations. Now, the first thing you'll want to adjust is the brightness. During the day, the ambient lighting will be visible, but it's not going to be as intense as it would come nighttime. So we can get a quick pan of what we can see right now, and then we're going to go ahead and look at our link to drive mode. When you first get your vehicle, this is on by default, and essentially every time we select a different drive mode, it'll change what our ambient lighting is set to. So your drive mode select is located just towards the left here. When it's in drive, it's illuminated in orange, and then you also have terrain modes. We'll head back to drive and then use this toggle to select our 3 different options. Our options are Eco, Sport, and My Drive. See the colors of the gauge clusters or the illumination here? That's what we'll get for our ambient lighting. So as I cycle through them all again, starting with Eco, we have this seafoam green S color. Sport mode will be a bright red, and then our customizable My Drive is a purple. If you're not a fan of these 3, don't worry, that is where the customization of ambient lighting comes in. To customize it, we'll have to unclick Link to Drive Mode. So we'll uncheck that, and you'll notice color is now no longer grayed out. Select the color menu, and then we have a few different preset options. They have fun names like Polar White or Aurora Purple. If you want to make it truly yours though, select the color wheel and pick your favorites. Once you've picked what you liked, let's do this blue. We'll select OK, and then our lights will transform. So here are the sections that will be illuminated. Number 1 is your dash. Now, depending on your select trim level, you'll have different dash materials. This vehicle shown today is the Ultimate Calligraphy in the NHL package, so it has a little bit of faux wood grain trim, but again, depending on your interior choice and your trim level choice, you'll have different materials. The locations of the lights will still be the same, however, so we have it all along our dashboard, like I said, and also the door cards of the vehicle, both for the front and your rear seats. It illuminates nicely and almost creates a gradient-like effect on the door card itself. And I don't know about you guys, but ambient lighting is always something that offers a little bit more customization, a bit more fun to your car, so I personally do love it. One thing I will say though, sometimes people fight about the ambient light color. Who turned my dash pink? I didn't want it pink. That's where things like the driver profiles come into play and really make a difference. So to access your driver profiles, it's in the same head unit as before for our settings. Once we are in our head unit, we'll go towards the top left icon, and right now it's set to guest. Now this vehicle isn't mine, so I'm not going to add my account, but if this was your vehicle, you'd go to change user, and then you would put your name as driver 1 and maybe your partner or whoever else drives the vehicle as driver 2. This time, anytime I go to save a setting for my ambient lighting, it'll be linked specifically to my driver profile. So when someone else gets in their car or in your car, it'll be linked in their account for their preferred color. No more fighting, but still tons of fun with the ambient light. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos just like this, make sure you check out the Kia Hyundai channel on YouTube, and we hope to see you in those future videos. Bye-bye.